welcome back to GCSE Chemistry by SmartPath Tutoring. This one is on concentration calculations. You might be asked to calculate the concentration. Titrations are experiments that let you to find the volumes needed for two solutions to react together completely. If you know the concentration of one of the solutions, you can use the volumes from the titration equipment along with the reaction equation to find the concentration of the other solution. Find the concentration in moles over dm to the power of 3. You might remember the formula for working out the concentration of a substance in moles over dm to the power of 3. It's a useful formula for questions in these topics. This is the formula in the triangle. So the number of moles at the top, concentration times volume. Converting moles over dm to the power of 3 to grams over dm to the power of 3. To find the concentration in grams, start by finding the concentration in moles using the steps from before. Then convert the concentration in moles to grams using the equation mass, which is moles times relative mass. Example Q. A student started with 30 centimeters cubed of sulfuric acid, H2SO4, of unknown concentration in a flask. She found that it took an average of 25 centimeters cubed of 0.100 mole over dm to the power of 3 sodium hydroxide NaOH to neutralize the sulfuric acid. Find the concentration of the acid in moles over dm to the power of 3. The balance symbol equation for this reaction is 2 NaOH plus H2SO4 equals Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Work out how many moles of the known substance you have using this formula, which is number of moles equals concentration times volume. 0.100 moles over dm to the power of 3 times 25 divided by 1000 dm to the power of 3 equals 0.00250 moles of NaOH. Use the reaction equation to work out how many moles of the unknown elements you must have had. Using the equation, you can see that 2 moles of sodium hydroxide reacts with 1 mole of sulfuric acid. So 0.00250 moles of NaOH must have reacted with 0.00250 divided by 2 equals 0.00125 moles of H2SO4. Next, work out the concentration of the unknown stuff. So concentration is the number of moles divided by volume. This is 0.00125 moles divided by 30 divided by 1000 dm3, which equals 0.041666 moles over dm3, which equals 0.0417 moles over dm to the power of 3. Example, what is the concentration in grams over dm to the power of 3 of the sulfuric acid in the example from before? Work out the relative formula mass for the acid, which is below. Mr brackets H2SO4 equals 2 times 1 plus 32 plus 4 times 16 equals 98. Next, convert the concentration in moles that we have already done into concentration in grams. So 1 dm3 mass in grams equals moles times relative formula mass. So this is 0.041666 times 98, which is 4.08333 grams. So the concentration in grams per dm3 is 4.08. And that's the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed.